Hello. Well, as you can probably tell, the sun is absolutely glorious, and it is Wednesday today, so of course I'm home tomorrow, or Friday morning, whatever way you want to look at it. But so far this week I have been run absolutely ragged. I can't tell you how busy it has actually been. I've now done 3 15 hours in a row. I started yesterday at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and I finished this morning at 7:30. Stopped on the side of the A419 down in Swindon, and it was the most roller coaster night I've had all week. It's just been all over the place. I felt like a sponge pudding with jelly in it, just to add the extra wobble. But still, can't complain really. It all makes money, especially when you're paid by the hour. You have to excuse my alarm, I haven't taken it off yet. But without it, I probably would have slept through all today and they would have been phoning me up saying, "You're supposed to be back today, where are you?" I'm still in Swindon. I don't think it would have been good. But so far, so good. This week's been okay. I've only got 2 13-hour shifts left really, so there's not much I can really do. They can try and make me, but there's not much I can really do. Again, it is good to be closing on the end of the week. I am so pleased that's over and done with almost. But still, at least the summer's coming, which is a good thing. It's always nice when the weather gets a bit warmer. The only downside to it is, the same as I explained last year, is when you're asleep in a big metal can and it does get warm during the morning or the afternoon or whenever you're due to start, it can be a right killer. You open everything, the windows, the sunroof, just to get a bit of air in. Oh, excuse me. But it is 4:15 in the afternoon. I start in 15 minutes. So hopefully today will go nice and easy. I haven't checked to see if the work's changed yet. But I'll tell you what I've been doing lately. I've been getting into a lot of the vegetarian meals. I am actually thinking about doing the whole vegetarian route, but I have to be different in the way that I can't just stop eating meat products. I'd have to do it over time. But I have found that when you do start eating a bit healthier and cutting out some of these processed meats and high protein levels and stuff like that, it makes you feel a bit better, especially the stodginess of the meat products. I don't know what they do to them in the factories, but I don't know. I'm no expert on it. I haven't even done any research on it, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's time to rock and roll for a day. I'll talk to you in a bit. Well, I'm at rugby. The job I did have got taken off me. Thank God for that, because I got stuck in that accident on the A34, which wasn't very nice. A couple of cars and a van involved there. That took about 40 minutes to get through, I reckon. But now I'm parked at rugby having my 45-minute break. I've got my next trailer on, which will head to Stoke, and then from Stoke to Colville, and that's my last job until tomorrow. Then I've got a collection out of Britvic, then that's going somewhere, and then I'm picking up something from somewhere else, then going somewhere else, and then back to the depot. All fun. Well, I suppose this has to be one of the more interesting views. But I've only got 10 minutes left now until my break's over. I could actually do with a couple of hours break or a couple of hours sleep. But hey ho, what do you know? I'm just looking forward to the weekend. That's all really. I'm looking forward to getting out of here, getting done, going home and sleeping in my own bed. That really is something that everybody should look forward to, no matter who you are. At the end of the day, we've all got to work. But we do all have different chosen career paths. But it's up to us what we do at the end of the day. Taking a step on and going back to what I said earlier, if that makes sense, I was thinking about doing the whole vegetarian thing. And there's a lot of pros to it, but there's a few cons to it, like missing your favourite flavours. Lamb's always been one of my favourite meats, and missing out on that is going to be a right killer. It really is. Terrible. I don't know if I could cope without it. But anyway, what I would like anybody who watches this, if you are vegetarian or or you are vegan, you know, it'd be nice to have a few comments in the bottom. Let me know how it's affected you or changed your life, or if it's made you feel any better about yourself, health-wise. It'd be interesting to hear. It could help me out a lot. I mean, it would be nice if occasionally I could eat a bit healthier. Why's my truck not going anywhere? Back in a sec. Okay, just looks like I've got to pull a little bit harder. There's a big beam in the way. Let's get the fudge out of here. Yeah, but it would be nice to live a bit healthier, if I can. But it's not always possible. Sometimes you just got to live how you can live. It's not always easy. But humanity over the past, what, 50 years, maybe? For as long as McDonald's has been in use, 75 years, 100 years, whatever, the human race has become greedy. And we're all getting larger, especially around the waistline. I know more than anyone. But isn't it about time that us as human beings took a stand and said, you know, enough is enough? Maybe it's time we took the right look at things and said to ourselves, you know, we got to make this work. At the end of the day, we live on a big ball of rock which ain't going to be around forever, let's face it. And us as human beings, as a species, ain't going to be around forever either. So what do? Do you just carry on being greedy and everybody dies out early? Or do you take a big hard look at things and try and get yourself healthier? I mean, Mother Nature's supposed to be the one to control the population of the planet. No matter what the species is, Mother Nature's supposed to be the one who takes care of all that. Well, she ain't doing a very good job, because at the end of the day, human beings will always try to outdo Mother Nature, no matter what happens. And it's not right. We shouldn't be doing that. We should be living how we're supposed to live, you know, basically more plant eating than meat eating. There's a lot we could be doing, but we just don't, because we're selfish and greedy. It's just unfortunate that human nature is such a way that everybody enjoys being selfish, enjoys being greedy. I don't think nobody really gives two thoughts to what is going on with them anymore. It seems to be all about material possessions now. That's a very sad state of affairs. Everything's I want this, I want that. Money, money, money. I need money for this, I need money for that. It's because the way things are now, money is just, everything revolves around money when it shouldn't do. There used to be a time in life where you could go out, enjoy yourself, and do it with pennies in your pocket. Now it seems like most people can't do it without having a couple of £100 in their pocket. That's the way life is. Talking about selfish and greedy, I got back to Stoke Depot. I'm in Stoke Depot now. And I was supposed to be dropping this load off, which I have done. It's over there somewhere. And I was supposed to be picking up a load to go to Colville. Now the guy that was bringing the Colville load in has been a bit selfish, and instead of bringing it here like he was supposed to, he's taken it all the way through. So now I've got nothing left to do except sit here and wait to see if they find me any more work. I've only got like 5 hours left. So if they don't find me something by 2 o'clock, I'm just going to park up. I've already told them. But still, I've got to have 11 hours off. That much is certain. And I've only got a 13 left tomorrow. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be done a bit earlier. Oh, talking about Mother Nature. You know, I was saying about Mother Nature and controlling, you know, the population of species. One thing that did make me laugh a couple of days ago, I know it shouldn't make me laugh. I know it shouldn't. And yeah, I do have sympathy for the guy's family. But the poacher that was killed by the elephant the other day, well, it's sort of a gang up really. You know, this illegal poacher went out. I think he was, I don't know, was he after a rhino or something? I don't know. But he got trampled to death by an elephant. And then after the elephant had finished with him, the lions got hold of him and ate him. Is that karma from Mother Nature? But anyway, I think at some point this planet will start to regenerate itself. Not with the help of us. And it will decide what it wants to keep and what it doesn't. And unfortunately, I don't think it's going to want to keep the human race. Oh, speaking of which, I had that story on the news. I haven't read nothing about it yet. Well, I read a little bit about it this morning, not a lot. But the first look at an actual black hole in space. Now, that's exciting and worrying at the same time. I think it said it was something like, I don't know, was it 650 times the size of our sun? I can't remember. But I will be doing some more reading about it because anything space related I love. It's absolutely fascinating. So what else has been in the news? I don't know, to be fair. I don't get much chance to watch the news or read newspapers. Why don't you guys tell me what's been going on down in the comments? Might catch me up a little bit. I think I've probably rambled on for long enough today. It's now midnight. Nothing else seems to be happening. So I'm going to end the vlog there. Hopefully it's been an enjoyable one. But we shall see. Anyway, if you have any comments about anything that I've put in today's video, please put them down there. If you want, give us a thumbs up if you want. But as I've always said, this is probably the YouTube channel with the most boring content. But thank you for visiting anyway. Until next time, my little monkeys, you guys take care. I'll see you again soon.